So I think this is the one thing acoustic guitar players overlook when playing in church. Can you guess what it is? Playing the correct chords is definitely important, but without good solid rhythm, the whole thing falls apart. So when we're leading a congregation with an acoustic guitar, whether solo or with a few other musicians, you want to make sure that you're providing that good solid pulse through what you're playing. So in this video, I just want to take 3 different time signatures. We're going to look at 3/4, 4/4 and 6/8. I'm just going to show you just a simple rhythm that can work with each, maybe as a springboard for you to create your own. So first we'll look at 4/4, since that's probably the time signature you're going to be playing in quite a lot of the time. You're thinking of songs like Forever by Chris Tomlin or Great Things by Phil Wickham. But before we dive into that, I just want to show you the sort of thing we're not looking for.
Gonna no do that. Oh, just gonna no.
That's not it. So in 4/4, a good rule of thumb is to emphasise beats 2 and 4. And we want to kind of think like a drummer in this respect by emphasising those 2 beats. So in this first example, I'm just going to play a basic quarter note rhythm, add in some other 1/8 notes to keep the whole thing moving along. So this is the sort of thing that you could play in 4/4. By emphasising these beats, it's far easier for the congregation to lock in with what you're playing, and for other musicians who you might be playing with to lock in with you. Because at the end of the day, if you're leading it, they're going to be following what you're playing. Next up, we have 3/4. In this time signature, we're going to emphasise beat 1, and we're also going to add in a couple of downstrokes on beats 2 and 3. We'll add in a few upstrokes in between to help the whole thing move along. But you'll notice that beat 1 anchors the rhythm and the rest just help the flow of the pattern. So check this one out. Now let's look at 6/8. In this time signature, which is quite common in modern worship songs, you want to think of His Mercy is More or King of Kings. What we're going to do is we're going to emphasise beats 1 and 4, but we're going to think in 2 sections. We're going to have the first part, we're going to emphasise beat 1, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then the second half of the pattern, we emphasise beat 4, and you get 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be our pattern. So we're going to put some downstrokes in here on those two main beats. We're going to emphasize those by pushing them ever so slightly more. So check out this pattern, and again, just use it as a foundation for your own. Okay, lastly, we want to think about dynamics. One of the things that people tend to forget as well is the fact that we can have volume control with a plectrum. It's one of the most powerful things that you've got in your toolbox. So when we're playing, we want to add emphasis, but we also want to add dynamics as well. Okay, hopefully that gives you some tips on how to start creating your own strum patterns in these time signatures. So remember, we're thinking of emphasizing certain beats, we're thinking about dynamics as well. So if this video helped you out in any way, please like, subscribe, feel free to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.